Are you looking to grow your following on Instagram and also be more visible online? So in this video, we're going to be giving you tips on how to build your personal brand on Instagram and also grow your business. Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm joined by Elisabeth Kounou. Elisabeth is a marketing and digital coach and trainer. She also has her own school, Fempreneurs Academy, where she teaches women to become more visible online using web marketing.
Yeah.
Welcome, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
I'm so glad to have you.
So glad to be here.
You're like the Instagram guru, right?
Right now, that's what I that's what I aim to be.
Okay, excellent. So in today's video, you're going to be giving us like tips on how to be more visible on Instagram, right?
Exactly.
So first of all, why is it important to be on Instagram? Why is it important for entrepreneurs, leaders, and aspiring game changers to be active on Instagram?
Well, for a long time it was Facebook. Like everyone was on Facebook. Facebook was the place to be. But now with the change of algorithm on Facebook, entrepreneurs found out that it was more difficult to grab their audience's attention if they didn't pay. So now you have less engagement, you have less likes, less comments on Facebook. So I decided to turn to Instagram because I had the feeling that the interaction with the audience was better actually. A lot of people moved to Instagram, and now I found out that there is a lot more interaction, a lot more traction on Instagram. People comment more, people like more, people interact with you in DMs.
Instagram in the past was just like posting photos of what you eat and what you have done during the day. Today it's a little bit more sophisticated, right?
Yeah. I like to see Instagram as a gallery. You know, we're in Paris, so galleries are everywhere. And so for me, it's kind of your own Louvre.
Right.
Like you have
That's
your
a nice
own.
way of seeing it.
Yeah, like you have your own gallery, and the thing is to put out some art that grabs your audience's attention. Like if you're more like a dark person or a bright person or an inspiring person, you'll choose your photos accordingly. So on Instagram, pictures are really the main tool to convey your message. So you need to have great pictures on Instagram. So it's still sophisticated on that part. And then they added the videos. So before it was, I think, 30 seconds. Then they moved up to 1 minute on Instagram on your feed. And now you have the stories. And now you have IGTV.
Oh my God, like so many things.
They're upping their game.
I'm having so much hard time with just the feed because like you have to be creative, you have to come up with something different. And I'm so tired myself of putting photos of myself. I mean, first of all, before we talk about IGTV, how can we use like the feed to convey our message and really reach our objectives?
Well, I think the main problem is that people, first, they don't really know what they want to say. They don't know who they are talking to. So when you don't know what you want to say exactly, and you don't know who you're talking to, then it's more difficult to find what to post. So the first thing is first to know what is your philosophy, what is your vision, what is your mission, to be clear about that. When people arrive on your Instagram feed, they need to be brought into your world, your universe, your atmosphere. So in order to create that atmosphere, you need to really be aware and know inside of yourself, what do you want to convey? What message you want to convey? What is your business? Everything needs to be clear. Like your bio needs to help you on that. Your profile picture needs to help you on that, and your feed, your pictures. Then when you know this, then you think about who you want to address. Who are you talking to? Are you talking to moms? Are you talking to men? Are you talking to young girls?
So the target market,
The
like,
target market is like really, really important. And then
does it have to be really niche, like 25, 34 from this part of the
yeah,
world and this?
it's for me when whatever your strategy, you need to start with first your mission and then who you're talking to. And when you're working on who you're talking to, you need to really have a special person in mind.
Oh, okay.
Like the more focused you are, the better it is. Like whenever you write some content, you need to have that person in mind. So the more focused you are, the better it is.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
if you're trying to reach to everyone, it may not work.
No,
Right. It's just a
exactly.
failure. Okay.
As I was telling you a few minutes before, when I decided I was thinking about my avatar, I decided it was women, active women, entrepreneurs who want to use internet to develop their visibility. So people are always asking, why women? Why? Because your message concerned everyone. But even though my message is clearly dedicated to women, I also have men who are interested in my services and who come to me because they relate to my message. But I think if I had wanted to be like talking to everyone, my message would have been less focused and I would have maybe lost a lot of people. But since my message is really focused on women, then they immediately recognize themselves in what I have to say and they click to my message like instantly. And then subsequently men also, they're like, oh, her message is deep, she seems to be talking to a specific person and I feel concerned by the message, so I will follow her too.
Oh, that's awesome. So that's one tip that's really, really important, is to have a specific niche and know really your audience, right?
Exactly.
Like you can just describe who your audience is, right? You know their taste, their interests, where they live, their age, their demographics.
Exactly.
That's a good point.
Even in the different sections, you have different atmosphere. When you go to the Quai Branly, another museum, you have a different atmosphere too. But whenever you get in there, you know you're in there, right? There is a special feeling, like a special smell, special colors, and people need to have the same feeling when they're on your feed. Like, she's more like a bright, colorful person, or she's more like a very soothing, inspiring, meditative feeling on her feed, or he's more like a dark, like deep, you know.
Okay.
So you need to have your pictures that have the same kind of filter, the same kind of light, feel, yeah, to create that atmosphere.
But it's not enough. Like you can post the most beautiful photo and not have any engagements. I mean, do hashtags help?
Yeah, definitely. And you were talking about repeating the same pictures, not knowing what kind of picture to post. But the problem most of my clients face is that they think they need to post a picture that is directly related to the caption. Like you're a picture of your desk, then you need to talk about the desk and working.
That's a funny one.
But you could actually post a picture of your desk and talk about, procrastination.
Yeah.
You can post a picture of the sky and talk about, I don't know.
So people actually read the
yeah,
captions, right?
Definitely.
It's not just the photos, right?
No, it's not just the photos. The photo is like the spark,
right?
Like the little thing, like, oh my God, this picture is nice. You grab the attention, the person likes, and then the first sentence in your post, in your caption, is the main thing.
Right.
Like even if you can put it in capital letters, like to grab the attention, it can be a question, it can be, something attention grabbing. Like when people read that first sentence, they feel like clicking on the
read more.
Yeah, because you grab their attention, they saw the beautiful picture and your first lines, and you're like asking them something, and then this is the first engagement.
Right.
And the more you post pictures that generate this kind of engagement, that people stay longer on your post, the more the Instagram algorithm will put your pictures on top, because they will have the feeling that your audience likes your picture, they engage with it, they stay on your pictures for a certain amount of time, and then they comment, and all this gives you like points. And every time the formula works, then in the end you'll see that more and more people will see your pictures appear.